What drew you into the sport of volleyball, and did you consider anything else? Oh, well, I kind of answered that in the question before. I definitely considered basketball. I still dream about playing basketball and choosing basketball, but I had to choose between volleyball and basketball when I was in high school, and so I chose to do volleyball. I had a couple options to play basketball collegiately at some pretty good schools, but I had already played with the junior national team with USA Volleyball. I had already played with the youth national team, and I was playing like 3 years above my age. So I was 16 playing at the U19 and I think 18 when I was playing the U21. So that allowed me to see, then I was like, oh, maybe I can do this and reach the Olympics. I have the possibility to get there. And then I learned about professional volleyball, and then I was able to go to one of the best schools in the nation in University of Southern California for volleyball and for academics and athletic program overall. So Italians, if you're watching this, look up the University of Southern California. It's pretty cool. But that made my decision a lot easier, because I thought, okay, am I gonna go to the NBA in basketball? Like, what are my percentages of going to the NBA and playing basketball in the NBA versus going play professional in volleyball and to like make the Olympic team? So that was a big part of my decision. Yeah, I hope that answers that question. What drew you into the sport? Sorry about that. What drew you into the sport of volleyball? Yeah, I mean, I loved it. My mom played it. My mom played collegiate volleyball. She won 2 national championships at the University of Hawaii at Hilo, and my dad played basketball. So I was always around sport. Hawaii volleyball is super popular on the beach, indoor, at the park with your friends. Always, you'll see volleyball going around. So I was always around it, and it was, you know, once I played it, I got the bug and I got the passion for it, and never stopped. Okay, next question. What would you say, in your honest opinion, separates you from other setters across the world? That's a tough question, putting me on the spot. I think what separates me and a handful of the great setters in the world, because I do believe there's a group at the top, and one day one's good, one day another's good, or no, one day one's a little better than another, and one day another's a little better. But so that's a fun discussion. But what separates, I think, the good from the great and the great from the amazing is, I think it's the mental part of the game. I have to say it's the mental part of the game with setting in particular. I think a lot of people are super talented with their hands. I think a lot of people are physically gifted. They jump super high. They serve super hard. They block really well. They set the ball super strong. Their hands, they make these crazy fancy stuff. But at the end of the day, it's about your mental preparation. It's about your decision making on the court. Obviously, technical aspects are super important in setting, especially, and how precise you are. But when you're at the highest level, many people are really precise. So I think it's about your decision making. I think it's about your composure in important situations, important matches, and I think it's how you lead your team. And I think naturally the setting role is a leadership one, and so you do your best to create the offense, to make all of those important decisions, but then also to help your teammates when situations are a little bit strange or when they're going great. You always have to be the almost calm, not calm, but steady presence on the court. You can still be super steady and be very passionate. So it's always finding that balance. But I think that's what separates the really good setters from the others in the world, is the mental preparation and also the leadership that they take on the court.